Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome to Abzu, a game that I've played before because I clearly have won the trophy for completing it. I can't say I remember it so well, so let's pretend we're going in fresh. This choice is more towards making playing a more relaxing game. After playing through Forza Motorsport 7, a game that is so fixated on individual player skill, especially at a game that I am not a type of game that I'm not exactly that deep into. Like, I haven't really played many racing games. I feel it is appropriate to take a moment and relax. Breathe in, breathe out, and go deeper into the water until there is no light, but only darkness. Just take it easy for a moment, you know? Not have to worry about scores, enemies, scores of enemies. Press to dive. Dive, dive, dive. Up, don't, son of... Hold on. We are going to have to... Camera pitch. Yeah, there we go. No. Okay, there we go. I might change the controls to be inverted too, but I'm sure I'll get used to that faster than I get used to inverted controls or should I say, inverted camera. Hello, fish. Don't mind if I school these fish on the art of swimming. Are they all following me? Is this kind of like Flow, then? Just with fish? Thank you very much for notifying me. I could probably turn that off. Nope, the fish have stopped following me. They've gone back to their idyllic swimming environment. And then there's another fish. Hello! Oh, I can ride a fish. Alright. The Goliath Grouper. The Goliath Grouper is known for swimming in depths of 20 to 30 feet and carrying passengers along with whichever way they need to in order to achieve access to new areas. That was the Goliath Grouper. Would you like to know more? It's definitely a very serene experience. I would imagine this would have been considered low budget on the PS4, and then it's made by an indie game, indie studio, so it's not going to have the bells and whistles of the Naughty Dog. But this is a perfect example of style versus substance. Like, it doesn't really matter how great the graphics are in the game if the style isn't relevant, especially if it's a 3D game, because eventually there's going to be a point in which 3D graphics will improve over whatever you've created, and it will always be outdated, but style. That was the sea turtle, known to hide in small glowing holes. Sea turtles can be found also in the same place as these Goliath groupers. Oh, what have we here? Hello? Are you my destiny ghost? But yeah, that's one of the main reasons why, like, the Wind Waker remake still looks great, despite the fact that you can clearly see the actual, like, 3D polygonal creations have eventually become outdated due to just advancements in technology. Oh, hold on. What have we here? A seashell. Okay. Yeah. But it still looks great because the style is really strong. Like, Super Mario Galaxy still looks great. And this game still looks great. Because of how well done its style, its art. Yeah. How come I didn't think to do that the first time? Also, breaching the surface is kind of hard. There we go. Alright. Let us carry on. See where we're supposed to carry on. It's interesting playing a game that doesn't necessarily have discernible objectives outside of explore. That is an angry shark. Press the touchpad to meditate. The male California sheephead does not actually look like a sheep. The Goliath Grouper? No, that's the black sea bass. The black sea bass is known for swimming vertically. Also another black sea bass. A female California sheephead. Still doesn't look like a sheep. Okay, I think I've... Oh, no. Nope, that's sheephead again. I think we've exercised the limits of our meditation. Let's go down there. There's this kind of red foliage. There's also things in the dirt. Maybe that's important. Oh, look, there's another drone buddy. All right. Ah, drone buddy cleared out the foliage and then left. Did you leave us? Or no, that's just that drone buddy's power. Oh no, it's a shark. There are dangers in this water. But we will carry on, because this is not that kind of game. Although, like, when you consider games that are focused on just that relaxing experience, I still have fond memories of Flow. Like, I've actually played Flow a few times. Once or twice on the PS3 and once on the PS4, because it is a nice, relaxing experience. And that game does find itself, like, the story does kind of present itself in a bit of darkness. Let us grab this seashell. So even if, even if you are ultimately in a very safe space, that doesn't mean that the story doesn't want to tell something like create these obstructions, these enemies, to you. And so in this case, we have a shark, we have technology, we have old statues, and lots of greenery. I feel like I'm spending way too much time trying to assemble a really dumb joke in my head. I'll work on it. For now, let us go down to this incredibly bright light that seems to be drawing our attention. We saw the image of the portal earlier in the game. And this being like the more ancient statues. Kind of gives, it definitely gives more of an otherworldly, ethereal, that's the word I was trying to think of, ethereal feel. And thus he gave part of himself to the tower, giving birth to the sea mantis. But that is something that, like, we didn't pick something up to take something elsewhere. We went there and produced part of ourselves to restore color and light. Which is very similar to like flow, in which as you're moving around the environment, you're also restoring color and life to the surface. We're just simply underwater. And there's a little bit more magic, more specific ethereal magic at play, as opposed to the magic of nature. But first, let us meditate on this, on these fish. Oh, I have to press a button. The giant trevally. Watch as the magnificent giant trevally swims in circles. How about this giant trevally? How about this roosterfish? Oh, I wonder if I didn't do that in the game. In my first playthrough, it just didn't like pan over to every single fish. At the very least, this is providing for a time for me to clear out some achievements. Those are on the Xbox trophies. Alright, let's get out of here. We got some swimming to do. We got some giant great white sharks to avoid and not be eaten by. So I went up to this fish, and I asked the fish if they had a weed for me to smoke. And they said they don't have a weed, they have seaweed. But that was really the whole joke I was trying to come up with. I didn't promise quality. I promised only quantity, and quantity of one. Just one. What is this murky bottom layer? where light nor fish seem to present themselves. Let us carry on through the gates of Olympus. Olympus? Wrong Greek god. Poseidon would be more appropriate. Through the gates of Poseidon, we will find more fish. And possibly more drone buddies. Oh, hello. So there was a people here. Is almost kind of like the city of Atlantis type thing. Which, I suppose, raises the question, were they always underwater? Or was it a city that was submerged, like Atlantis? And because there's like there's an underwater city in the video game, oh man, I actually played it on my channel. And I forgot the name. It's on the, oh, no! My drone buddy! That drone buddy wasn't even good nutrition. Call of the Sea. But in Call of the Sea, there was kind of like this underwater slash overwater. Oh my. This looks evil? I'll take it as at least Drone Buddy is not going to be eaten by sharks now. But yeah, Call of the Sea had this kind of like underwater, overwater society of people turning into fish. So I suppose that would be like a halfway point between Atlantis, which was a city that was on the surface of the water and submerged, to Aquaman's Aqua City, of which I don't know the name of. Let's just call it Aquapolis. Which would be entirely underwater. Oh, hold on. It seems that we are currently being pushed along. Oh, hello. I think we got ourselves some red snappers. Let's grab some more. Excellent. We need more fish. More fish to join us on this journey of fish exploration. Why, thank you, cinematic camera and dolphins. And we've got more of those red fish. Or pink. Is it red or pink? Sometimes the line between the two is very thin. Actually, now that I look at it more, it might actually be pink, which would make them salmon. Either way, this is the first step towards creating a sea army to best defend ourselves against the shark, which has already killed one of our buddies. We only have one more buddy left. And then we are buddyless. We would be in the underwater. Alone. Well, with also all the other fish, I suppose. Why, hello. Oh. And then there's some foliage. There's a seashell. Let us go collect it. There's probably a drone buddy around here somewhere. Although this is definitely a very big area. What's down here with this portal thing? That probably will produce some fish. Pufferfish. Alright, let's get some elevation. That's where we came from. I presume there are relatively rigorous boundaries to my exploration. That nothingness that exists beyond... Like, the fact that there are areas with no fish... I presume that means those are areas that I'm not expected to explore. And gray reef sharks. These sharks are not as dangerous as the first sharks that we have seen. Those first sharks are jerks. Ooh. This cave system may lead to what we are looking for. In fact, it does. Why, hello, drone buddy. This foliage is going to prevent me from going places where I couldn't go in the first place. Because there is other foliage that I already know I have to get rid of. But for now, let's keep going. Let's keep swimming. See if we've unlocked all of the fish in this area. I think we might have. In which case, then we can meditate on the shark. And look at the fish. Yeah, because I already passed by that one, and that produced the pufferfish. And the other one produced the sharks. So let us go to this shark statue, have a seat underwater, and meditate on the things that we have done. Like this common dolphin. That's the dolphin that you start off with in your dolphin mobile adventure. But after playing enough gacha games, you'll be able to unlock the uncommon dolphin, the rare dolphin, and if you earn enough dolphin bucks, you might be able to purchase the SR dolphin, which will really change your game. The gray reef shark. Known as the gray reef shark due to the fact that it's gray and hangs around reefs. Just loves palling around with some reefs. Emperor angelfish. I think the emperor angelfish has a little bit of title abuse. Lyre-tail anthea. Anthias or Anthias? That is... coral trout. The coral trout looks either very unhappy or as if it's constantly screaming. The bannerfish. All other fish look up to that fish. The blue streak wrasse, whose name is bicolor parrotfish. That's neat. Alright, let us carry on. And go through the barrier. Can you fix that for me, dude? Thank you. Thank you. Ah, turtles. Turtles all the way down. Ah, and more pink fish. And blue fish. I appreciate all of these fish joining me in this journey. This journey of relaxation. Speaking of which, how are you doing? Are you relaxing, having yourself a time? Because these killer whales are very kind for not killing anything right now. Despite the fact that there are a lot of fish for them to kill, and one human diver, which I prefer that they do not kill. Also, I haven't even mentioned the fantastic soundtrack to this game by Austin Winter, which is probably one of the main reasons this game went back onto my radar. Of course, if you have killer sharks, you're going to have to Free Willy. You're going to have your Free Willy moment. It comes with the package. Also, the other thing being that I figure having this poor internet connection, it would make it pretty simple to play a smaller, shorter game. But that's neither here nor there, for we have some life to breathe to this area within its ethereal monument. Is there a peaceful version of Poseidon? Because Poseidon is generally considered, viewed as more almost wrathful, because they kind of there's more. I've seen more depictions of Poseidon using the sea to torment rather than as being still or at peace. Is there a peaceful sea god or goddess? In that or some other mythology. But for now, let us donate a piece of ourselves, our spirit. This is kind of interesting, how it's almost like, it's almost as if the underwater area is filling up with water. But it seems also closer to Final Fantasy VII, where there's the energy within the earth. What was it called in Final Fantasy VII? Was it called Gaia? It's been a while. But yeah, in Final Fantasy VII, it was this kind of green energy that pulsed beneath the earth, whereas this is almost as if it's a water beneath the water itself, where life emerges from. Let us sit and meditate about these awesome killer whales. Just for a moment. Oh, we've got to actually press the button. Pufferfish. Threadfin butterfly fish. Barracuda. It is well known that this fish enjoys rock and/or roll. And the bicolored parrotfish. We need to get to the killer whale. We've already seen bicolored parrotfishes. Threadfin butterfly fish. Barracuda. Barracuda. Another barracuda. Ah, okay. So there is... There we go. Orca! Hello. How are you? Are you having a good time swimming about? Excellent. Let us carry on. Up the stairs into the gates up beside... See, the stairs would be my indication that this was an above-ground society that was submerged. Because if you have stairs, then you have a need to walk on those stairs. Like, if you're just swimming around, you don't necessarily need steps to be built. And it appears these former people worshipped that great white shark that defeated my buddy drone so. Okay, this is really cool. What are they encircling? What am I being pulled into? Am I being pulled into nothing except just being swarmed in fish? Shall we go to the surface? Break through one more time, just for kicks. Oh, there, that's where we're supposed to go. To the evil-looking triangle pyramid. Upside-down pyramid? No, it's just a triangle. So then, who built the triangles? It would be separate from the people who worship the shark. Who would be separate from the ethereal monuments that bring life to this underwater environment. So long, buddy drone. I must swim on without you. Though I think this is where I'm going to be stopping for the night. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and have yourselves a good night.